the color mud. You pick the colors and the style. I'm your titular artist. Yeah, that's me. My co-host Corey. Always be making us happy. So sit back and watch and have some fun. Comment with a color. I'll use every one. Welcome to Color Mind. You pick the colors and then we'll start. Welcome, welcome to Color My Art.
And welcome to Color My Art, the Facebook live show and YouTube live show where you pick the colors I use on a piece that I've created. Thank you for joining us today, and with us, I'm your host Tyler Charles, and with us as always is my co-host and DJ. Give it up for Corey! Whoops. Trying to spotlight you.
Yo, yo, yo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Color My Art with Ty and Korkor.
Ah, yes, Ty and Korkor is the Ty Korkor of the board. Let's show you some art that we're gonna get to today. If I could get it to work. Hold on just a second. I think I need to reset it. Come on. Show it. Why is it not showing?
I don't know, but I hear you twice, brother.
Yeah, I changed that. Okay, what's going on with my phone? Just a second. Technical difficulties. Come on. Work. There we go.
What's wrong? Now something's happening to mine.
Huh? What's happening? No, don't disable. I don't know what's happening to my stuff. I think I hit something. Anyway, this is the drawing we're going to be doing for this evening. Hey, Corey is back. Welcome.
Yeah, it was really weird. A picture of your 10-year-old self popped up on my computer, and then it just dropped out.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Weird.
Very strange.
That is weird. Anywho, welcome to Color My Art. This is the piece we're going to be coloring. I've been doing a Michigan series. This one's way more centered around what actually represents Michigan. Some birch trees, and we got some flowers that are actually, I can't remember what they are, but they're ones native to Michigan. Got a little lake, and if you can see it over here, it's a little deer. I'll zoom in later. And then up in the UP, we got some more tree branches. So we got some options for colors. Those of you not from
Michigan, that means the Upper Peninsula.
Yes, the UP. Okay, now let's hide that for a second and share the colors we're going to be using for this evening. And then you can go ahead in the comments and pick them, and Corey will either find them on here or on the internet. He will scour like a internet ninja. He is the internet ninja.
Hiya!
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Those are the colors you can pick for today. Thank you for checking out Color My Art. Jonathan. every single week. We show up begging, and you know what it's all about. We need those colors now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will work. So go ahead in the comments and type it's worth it. I can't do a thing without you, and I hope, oh I hope you do. I need a color from you. Yes, oh yes, oh yes, we do.
We got a 5 from Aunt Tracy.
Yeah, we got a fight from Aunt Tracy. And I know there's more people watching, so help me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. But thank you, oh thank you, Aunt Tracy. Thank you, Aunt Tracy, for your wonderful contributions to this show. We do it every week.
Every week.
You know it. We're here at 7:30 every Monday. I don't know if it's the right day. We haven't got more viewers than any other time, so I don't know. Maybe we should have done the show Saturday. Or maybe we should have done the show Fridays. Or maybe we should have done the show. You know what the next one is, Corey?
On Wednesdays.
Oh, he skipped Thursday. He skipped Thursday when he said Wednesday. It was unexpected. That really caught me off guard. Maybe we should have done the show on what day, Corey?
Sunday.
He skipped the one I thought that he was gonna go to. What happened to Tuesday? What happened to Tuesday? He skipped Tuesday. And he went to Sunday. So maybe the days that we skipped today, Thursday and Tuesday, are the days we should have done this show, but everyone has shown. So go ahead in the comments and you can let us know. Pick a way and help us today. Choose, everything's gonna be blue, because we already got 5 in the color comments tonight. But I need you to please put a color up on the screen, and I can move forward with what we're trying to do here. Please, come on. Put a color in the comments. Okay, Corey, I'm gonna do a slow one, and you do your talking.
So I was sitting here one day thinking about something to do. Then I came across my old buddy Stu. He was tinkering a lot. And then he told me he had a plot. To coronate Betty Sue. Now, I'm not a betting man, but I put $20 on Betty Sue because I seen her wrestle a deer and slit its throat and eat the goo. She's not a regular woman. No, no, no. She's one of them mud wrestling girls. You see, every Saturday night, she goes down to the mud hole. And people put money on who's gonna win. And by golly, she's usually the winner. So listen here now. This is the story of how Billy Joe died from Billy Sue, or whatever it was.
Belly Sue or something. I don't know. She was a mud wrestler, I believe.
I think so.
She was a. I think that's kind of what you were going for.
I don't know. I blacked out.
Hello,
halfway
everyone.
through.
It happens. It happens. You're in the zone, you know. If you would like to put a color in the comments, we totally have them. We have 1 through 4. 5 has been chosen. If you pick 5, I will not survive because I'll strangle myself. That all of the pain that I feel, I will inflict on myself. That is a part of the bargain that is Color My Art. So choose wisely. Put a color in the comments.
Wow,
and don't choose 5.
Influx of people choosing 5 now.
Help! Don't choose 5. We have 5. Yeah, she was a tailor and she sold my old blue jeans, and father was, oh, yeah, he was a gambling man way down in Oh, I see we got a color high black out there. Who is it from? It's little, sorry.
It's from Kevin.
Oh, Kevin Beats.
Number 1.
Kevin! Okay, let's come up with a little jaunt for Kevin. We need probably one more color if anybody wants to comment with it. You totally are here, so... color. I don't know where I was gonna go, but I guess I was something different. Okay.
So many people are saying 5.
How many people are saying not 5?
I've seen 3 so far.
Is that accurate? I'm gonna check.
Check.
I'm gonna check. I'm checking right now.
And then I want to see you strangle yourself.
That's not how it works. I need to go
And
to
that's
my
the
name.
end of Color My Art.
And that's the end of Color My Art. For the rest of... Somebody commented. Where is it? Not you're all caught up. I want to see the comments, baby. I don't want to see that. I want to see the... Yeah, we did get another number 5, which is upsetting. That's upsetting. I do see that. That's a problem. What about on Stargazing Productions? Maybe it's better there. Swear to God, if I got a bunch of 5s. Okay, we got 5 on there. And a 1. Some of them change that 5 into something else. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm gonna survive. Number 5 is alive. Okay. Corey, you get to pick a color because 2 people picked the same color.
4.
Okay.
Actually,
4,
I choose
5, and
5.
1.
I choose 5.
No, you don't get that option anymore. You already picked, buddy. Ha ha! It's in the banks. Oh, that was a lot. I'm sorry. I laughed so hard. Okay, that's right. Let's get to this, shall we? The art piece in question. Looking like a dream. Okay, let's tighten this thing up and clean the screen because clearly it's got a little extra on there. Okay, there we go. Alrighty then. Y'all ready for this? What were the colors we got? We got 5, 4, 1. Okay, green, orange, and blue. Hold on.
Well, Tyler's doing that. I just want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. We know you guys could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with us, and we really appreciate it. You can find all of Tyler's art on Facebook, but more importantly, you can find all of Tyler's art for sale on Etsy / Stargazing Pro, I believe. Or Stargazing Shop, sorry. Stargazing Shop. Go over there and check out all of Tyler's art for sale. And maybe buy a piece.
Chicka chicka. Hello. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I've got some markers. I also have my blending tool, and I'm hoping it will work with this thing. So that would be pretty great. Okay, so we got blue. Let's do. Starting out with some blue. Guess where? The water. gonna do deep blues near the shore.
It's a novel idea.
Deep blues near the shore.
Very
And
inventive.
Oh yeah? Yeah, it's new, it's new. No one's ever thought about this before. Don't even act like it, they have.
Oh, I know you're the artist. I'm just here to make sure the sounds good.
Yeah. Thanks. I think that's an art in its own right. For
Oh
one.
no, nothing like yours.
Not the what?
Nothing like yours.
Well, you finally started to appreciate it. You finally come full circle.
I appreciate your art, Tyler.
Well, I appreciate your help doing all this. Yeah, like appreciate it like you use it like toilet paper?
No, that sounds painful.
Yeah, these are some pretty hard pieces of paper. That would not be a good substitute for toilet paper.
I turned my butt into a rainbow? No, thank you.
Your butt into a rainbow? I mean, this stuff doesn't leak that bad. This music's got a bump to it.
Yep, and that's what I do.
Do a bump. Yeah. And welcome in, children of the internet. There ain't no children watching this show. Ain't nobody watching this show. Except for Aunt Tracy. Thank you for checking out the show, Aunt Tracy.
Tyler, how was your weekend?
It was abysmal. I worked all weekend. Yeah, pretty much that. And, yeah. What about you?
I worked half the weekend.
Oh, okay. What happened to the other half? You didn't have to work?
Nope, just hung out with the family.
That's cool. Sounds like a
Yep.
good time. What did I do? I did do some art, I should say. And I've been reading this manga, Solo Leveling, and I, pretty much finished it this weekend. So, that. Which, yep, I am a nerd, if you didn't know. Them's facts.
That's alright, we forgive you.
You forgive me? I didn't ask for your forgiveness. I don't need it. I'm proud. Dang it. This light got in my way.
Attention. Not all views expressed on the show Color My Art
Are shared by...
are shared by both parties.
Yeah, we need a disclaimer for that. Alright. Now that I got the dark blue, it's time to go with the light blue. And blend the two, if you will. I don't know why I'm doing a British accent. I apologize.
Thank you for apologizing, Tyler. We appreciate it.
Anytime, anytime.
All I gotta say is we're thumping tonight.
We are thumping.
Some good music going on.
I agree. I'm getting it. I'm dancing. We could do. Can you do a spotlight? How do you move the spotlight? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's showing me a little bit. It's getting it. And then let's show you getting it a little. Get it. Now that the song's over. Oh. Nice. Get to them slow jams. Ooh. Ooh. It's been a while, baby. Nothing like this, never ever gonna be the same. My mind has changed every way it could have been. Yeah, girl. We made some bad decisions and we made some good decisions. What?
Just the way you said, yeah, girl.
It's the song you're playing, dude. It's bringing it out. Oh, things about to get real steamy up in here.
No, it's not.
No, yes it is. Yes it is.
Get away from me, Tyler.
Oh God, no, not me. I don't like that. I don't want to make people scream, not me. Jesus. Man, you're putting on some jams. I was about to say some jizzams, but I still said it, so whatever. Sometimes things gotta get bad before they get good.
Tyler's gonna ask for the playlist later so he can jizzam.
Is that how I'm gonna? Yeah, that's fair. This is my new porn mix. Or like getting ladies. Like, hey girl, just a sec, let me put the playlist on.
Every time this song comes on, Tyler just says, hey girl.
Yeah, yep. The neighbors know when I put this on, they gotta like turn up their TV.
Yep.
Cause things about to get rowdy. I'm cool with that. I feel like this needs to come out more. I feel like the dark needs to come out more.
So Tyler,
Yes.
in a couple months, I'm gonna be off the show for I believe 2 weeks.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna be on a cruise.
Yep.
But I need some tips from you.
Oh,
For my cruise.
for your cruise? Cruise tips I'm not great with just because I've never taken a cruise. Travel trip.
Give me some tips. Give me some cruise tips.
I'll get. I'm gonna make them up.
All right.
Always drink
tell you
as
if
much
they're-
as possible.
That's-
As much as physically possible. Like, don't allow yourself. Like, if you're vomiting, that's not enough. You haven't drank enough.
Okay, I'm gonna fact check your tips. Okay.
My tips, yeah. They're not great
That
tips.
is a maybe truth. That is only true if you've bought in the drink package on the cruise.
Okay.
In which usually your drink limit is 15, so you need to get to that 15.
Yeah,
drinking
15
limit.
is getting you to that point. You get 15 drinks in you in a short period of time, you're wasted.
Well, that's all day, so
That's all day? Well, then you gotta be sneaking drinks. That's what I say.
I've hit my drink limit before.
Yeah, I do recall you telling me about this, where maybe it was mentioned that you needed to slow down.
Well, the problem was that I guess the only reason that I got to my limit was because I was drinking really expensive shots of whiskey.
I'll do it.
And the thing was it was supposed to be sipped on, and I was just downing it. So I'd do like 2 of those and then go off and have a drink and go do a couple things, and then a couple hours later come back, do a couple shots, or grab a drink, walk around, do some stuff. So I wasn't like wasted the whole time, but I definitely hit my limit because I was doing really expensive whiskey shots. It was like I think it was 30-year age whiskey or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna get you.
Like it was nice whiskey. I did
Don't
my
doubt that for a
research.
single second.
I did my research before we went on that cruise specifically. I was like, if I'm buying the drink package, because here's the thing: is the drink package on a cruise is if you're going on like a 10-day cruise, it's gonna be hard for you to drink 10 days straight, 15 drinks a day.
Yeah, dude, that's a lot.
So it's really not worth it to do that package if you're going on a long cruise.
Yeah.
But I've been on like 3-day cruises where you can pack those 3 days in and just have a ball. Have 3 days of just straight drinking.
One thing.
Like if I ever hit a good amount in the lottery, I would have a boys trip on the cruise for like to the Bahamas or something.
That'd be cool.
Get all my
That'd be
buddies
sick.
together. That'd be awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna say, for my next tip, run around pools as much as possible because you're trying to get an insurance claim while you're on this ship so you can pay for the trip.
That is a good tip. But beware of the lifeguard because they're probably going to stop you pretty quick, so you got to do it quick.
Yeah, you know they know you're coming for that kind of stuff. They've already had like too many customers.
This has happened.
Many
This happened
times.
a month ago.
Yeah,
They know what's
it's happening right now somewhere. So they will be trying to stop you.
But if you pull it off, man,
Good on you. You're a legend.
you're a legend that gets a really nice
Free
free
cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe for the rest of your life you get like one a year.
I'd be down with that.
Fall once, crack your head, get a free cruise.
What's another good tip you've got?
Never tip your bartender. Be rude. Because you should demand service. Because it's your vacation. Not theirs.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Partially true.
Partially true. Yeah, you can't let them get ahead of themselves.
So, if you buy the drink pack, gratuity's already included, so you don't have to tip your bartender.
Okay, alright.
But don't be rude, because then those people all know each other, and you don't want to
They're gonna
notice
hate
the
you,
rude
yeah.
person on the boat, and
Yep.
then you just get crappy service the whole time.
Yep. Yeah, that's fair. You definitely want. I mean, were you tipping it all? Have you ever tipped?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I've
I
gone
don't mean
on
in
many,
general. I meant on the cruise.
Yeah, I've gone on many cruises where I don't buy a drink package because it's a long cruise or whatnot. And like this cruise, I'm not gonna buy a drink package just because I don't plan on drinking that much. I'll probably have a little bit, but I'm not gonna go crazy the whole time.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna pay as I go. But I might do the they have like a non-alcoholic drink package. They have 2 of them. One's just Coke drinks, so you get soda the
regular
whole time.
Drinks. Yep.
And the other one includes like coffees, espressos, juices, mocktails.
Oh, that's
stuff like
sick.
that. I'm thinking about doing that one just because
I would do that, yeah.
in the morning I can have a couple espresso drinks, like a
Yep.
couple lattes.
That'd be the one I'd definitely go for. Like fancy like morning drinks. That's
And
my
then
favorite.
like throughout the day I can have mocktails or I can have, you know, like something like that.
Mocktails is just non-alcoholic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I can usually they have like smoothies and stuff too, which I'd be awesome to find. Usually this is the thing. So they usually have this like smoothie bar on a cruise ship, but you have to go to like the gym to find it. So most people don't know about it, and there's usually no line, but they make really good like smoothies and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I mean it's usually included.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely go get some. I love smoothies. Love a good smoothie. The problem with cruise is just you're on the ocean. That's my biggest issue with it. I don't know if I could ever do that.
Yeah, but I mean, it happens all the time, and nothing happens with anybody.
Yeah, sometimes they do though, and I don't
Yeah,
want to be
but-
a statistic on the ocean.
You can also be a statistic in a plane. You could be a statistic in a car.
I'd rather be
you
a
could
statistic in a
statistic-
plane or a car. I'd rather. Because if I survive that, it's pretty much plane I'm pretty much dead. Car, if I survive it, then I have immediate help from people. If I'm on a cruise, you're in the middle of a freaking ocean. Like, you got sharks to fend off, and you got, like, your body just wilting from all the cold water.
Yeah, but they have. I mean, it's not like these things don't have lifeboats.
Yeah, I guess that's true. If you get on one, from what I saw of the Titanic, it's women and children
Yeah,
first.
that was the Titanic. They didn't have enough boats back then.
I don't like the odds of me getting on one of them.
It's totally
They
different.
ain't let
now.
me in. They ain't let me in, dude.
So I was watching a YouTube video on some of these boats, and they're all decked out now.
What do you mean?
Like they fit like 50 people, and it's got enough food for a couple days, and
The lifeboats?
yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That is pretty crazy.
But yeah, it doesn't worry me too bad. I get motion sickness when I'm on there, but I wear like this patch behind my ear that helps me with that.
Weird that that's where you need to put it.
Yeah, well, it's because your ears pretty much the liquid in your ears help with balance,
Oh, okay.
and so it messes with it. Essentially, like desensitizes that part or does something to that area, so it doesn't bother me to be on a ship.
That's wild. I thought it was like pills you take.
I mean, you can, but I don't like doing that because even the non-drowsy stuff makes me drowsy.
Yeah.
So then I'm just tired the whole time.
No, that's understandable. Some of those drugs, like, say they're non-drowsy, but they definitely are.
Yeah, it's just not as strong as the full strength stuff. The next cruise I want to go on, though, is in the future is going to be the Virgin Voyages cruise. Have you ever heard anything about those? So that's an adult-only cruise.
Oh, okay.
And one of the cool things that they have is they don't do buffets, I believe, which every other cruise does a buffet.
Yeah, which I do love buffets.
Buffets are great, especially like usually breakfast is always buffets. Sometimes I'll do room service just because it's nice to just wake up and have somebody make you food in bed, essentially.
Yeah. No, that sounds sick.
And room service is included, so.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Man. See, the thing is, like, I'd rather go to a resort. All the things you're saying that I like about what you're talking about, you could get on land at a resort.
I agree. Resorts are really cool.
Yeah.
The problem is they're expensive and I guess that's the biggest problem. I do like resorts, to be honest with you. They're relaxing. It's like I've been to some chill ones and some like kind of partier ones, and they're both really fun.
Yeah. So what's the problem with them? Were you just about to say?
I mean, there's not really a problem with them. I just like, I don't know. I guess there is a toss up for me between if I like a cruise or a resort, because a resort can be really fun. You just have to be at the right one, because there's different age groups at a resort, and you want to be at the right age group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair. That is totally true.
To me, you don't want to be at like a super family one, especially in a country that has drinking at 18.
Yeah.
Because what happens is parents go to bed, kids go to the club, and then you have a bunch of 18 to 21-year-old kids that have never drank in their lives drinking.
Getting hammered, yeah.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous. I've seen it before. It's ridiculous.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But you also don't want to be at the senior citizens resort where the fun thing to do is doing aerobics in the pool, you know?
Yeah. Aerobics.
So
Come on down, kiddies!
There's that fine line that you gotta find, you know, something. I've been to, for instance, I went to one in Mexico that was really fun, but it was the only one in the Cancun area that was actually owned by a Mexican person, so it was all Mexican owned. And so the only reason that was significant is that is where all like Mexican people went to if Mexican people went to a resort, they'd usually go there because it was Mexican owned.
Okay.
And I think they got like a discount or something too because they were living in Mexico. So it was really cool because I got to meet a lot of people from Mexico.
Like the actual locals.
Yeah, like people from all over Mexico. And I will say their Mexican restaurant was one of the best like restaurants they had there.
Oh, that's cool.
I wouldn't say the best though. The best was the hibachi.
Hibachi?
Yep.
Isn't hibachi like an Asian thing?
Yep. And it was delicious.
Really?
Yep.
You'd think they'd be better at, Mexican
and
food.
It's really cool because it's all inclusive. The one thing, like because you're not paying for sake. I don't. How many times have you done hibachi?
A couple of times.
You know how they always want you to drink sake?
Yeah. Yep.
So they are extra pushy, but it's fine because it doesn't cost anything, so everybody's cool with it, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
So they're like, come on, let's do another shot. And so you end up doing like 6 shots of sake for dinner.
Yep.
So everybody's a little tipsy, and then after dinner, you go to the dessert room, which was really cool. It was like really decked out, and it was funny because we went there and everybody's getting their drinks, and my favorite dessert drink is an espresso martini.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds amazing.
It is delicious, and it's
sounds
perfect after dinner. Oh,
yeah, I'm into that.
It is amazing, especially if it's made correctly. And they made it really good. They had an espresso machine and everything. So,
yeah, that's sick.
They made me one, and everybody got their dessert. I got a tiramisu, and everybody was like, "What is that drink? What is that drink?" Because everybody at your table's sitting there drinking with you, and they came around, and a couple people were like, "Hey, can I get one of those espresso martinis?" And it ended up being everybody ended up getting another round of drinks, and it was all espresso martinis.
Yeah, of course, because once they found out, they're like, that please.
Yep.
Whatever that was, you just walked. Did it have like whipped cream or anything on top?
No, but it had floating beans on top.
Ooh.
It was like frothy on top, and then
that sounds
and then
incredible.
beans on top. It's literally, it's one of my favorites. You give me that and a piece of cake at the end of dinner, and
woo,
I'm happy.
Yeah, I love coffee and cake, man.
Coffee with a little bite to it, too.
Yeah. I'm not doing anything illicit. Don't even worry about it. I'll just like ASMR it, like put it like right here. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
He's rolling it up.
Another cool thing about that cruise, that adults only cruise, is the whole menu's been curated in all the restaurants by a Michelin chef. So it's supposed to be really good food.
Oh, that's cool.
And they also have these grab and go stations, which I think is really cool. Like, when you're at the gas station and there's like fridge that's got like salads and sandwiches and subs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They have something like that, but it's always fresh stuff, and it's salads, and you get sandwiches, parfaits, stuff like that.
Sounds amazing.
Freshly made and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, that's I would say the food's better on a cruise. Food's okay. Food's better on a cruise if you go on a cruise that's known for their food. Like, if you're going to go on Carnival Cruise, they're not going to have great food. They're going to have okay food. But it's going to be like Circus buffet in Vegas. You know what I'm saying, Tyler?
Yeah.
So, but if you go on a decent cruise, they've got some really cool restaurants. Me and my wife went to a specialty restaurant on one of our cruises, and it was like a steak dinner place, and it was just really nice. Big portions. It was really cool because we got to see the sunset because it was at the back of the boat.
Oh, that sounds sick.
Like, I'd love to do the Panama Canal cruise where you start in LA and you go all the way down to the Panama Canal and come back up and get off in Miami.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay, my next tip is to ditch your family as much as possible if you're on a family cruise.
That is true depending on who you are.
Yeah, depending on what you did to your family, you get to decide.
No, I would say like for a kid especially, I wouldn't say necessarily ditching, but there's a lot of kids clubs and stuff, and especially if you're on a Disney cruise,
yeah, you want to go do your
if
own
I was
thing.
a kid, I'd want to go do all that stuff all the time.
Yep. Yeah.
So I wouldn't say it's necessarily ditching your family, but like you get to do some cool stuff.
It's pretty much ditching your family, but that's kind of what your family's there for too. They want.
But yeah, like
they want to ditch you.
Mom and Dad get to go have a couple drinks while you go do your thing.
Yep. So yes, ditching your family is okay. Says Corey. So says Corey.
And my family goes to bed early, so I will be ditching them probably in the evening to go.
Get wild, buck wild.
Oh yeah. No, they usually do like. Hopefully this one, I haven't looked yet, but hopefully they have like a really cool comedy lineup or something. Those are
Oh,
always
that'd
cool.
be sweet. Yeah.
Actually, you would never do this, but Workaholics,
Yeah.
they're doing their own cruise.
That's crazy.
It's
What
just
does that even mean?
It's a comedy cruise. So it's the three guys
Oh.
show. And then do you know who Adam Ray is?
No.
Dr. Phil?
Oh God.
You
Yeah.
know him? Yeah.
Yes.
Adam Ray is going to be there. Nick Swartzen's going to be there.
Okay.
And then a bunch of other comedians that I didn't necessarily know.
Yeah.
Oh, I did know another one. One of the guys from the show, too, that they worked with. I can't think of his name. Let me see. I can look it up.
Is it the friend of theirs that's like the drug dealer?
No, I don't know if he's going to be there or not. I think his name was Kevin or something. And I think he, like, kind of broke ties with them or something.
Oh.
Adam Ray, Nick Swartzen, Sam J, who I don't think I know who is. Eric Griffin, that's the one. He was the black guy in the show.
Oh, okay. I do know who that is.
Brooks Wheelan, I've never heard of. Josh Adam Myers, the Action Boys podcast.
Nope.
Goddamn Comedy Jam with Josh Adam Myers. Hunter DeBlanc. And Shut Up and Dance. which is a silent disco.
That's cool.
I'd love to do it, but the cheapest tickets are $1,200 a person, and I don't feel like spending that for a 4-day cruise.
$1,200? Good lord.
It'd be fun though. I'd love to see Adam Ray.
Yeah, I wonder what, I don't know, what kind of cruise would get me to go on a cruise. Yeah, I do. If they had a One Piece cruise, I'd be on it in a heartbeat. That would be the coolest cruise ever! Man, just like everybody has pirates and you had like pirate themed stuff. Man, I want that.
I think you'd have to go to Japan for that.
They have it? Is that a real thing?
Well, the problem
That
is
might
when you type in
be a
One Piece
bucket
Cruise, there's a game called One Piece Treasure Cruise. And so it just comes up with all that stuff.
Yeah. They also might just not have it. But I would do it. In a heartbeat.
There is one in Japan. It's called the One Piece Thousand Sunny Cruise.
Oh my god. How much is it?
I can't find... It's hard to find information on it.
Oh, okay. Man, I would do that in a heartbeat. Go on the Thousand Sunny with all the crew. Gather up all of the crew. It's time to ship out Binks' brew. To where, who knows? The wind will be our guide. Yo ho ho ho. Yo ho ho ho.
Obsessed. Obsessed.
She's obsessed with this.
Obsessed.
Obsessed.
Yeah, I can't find any information on it.
Damn it. Cause it's a dream that doesn't exist. It's a dream.
But I'm sure there's anime cruises.
Yeah, they did it One Piece style. Like other anime, I don't want to have people running around like ninjas all over the cruise. Like that doesn't sound super fun. It does sound fun, but it's just like One Piece would be so perfect for a cruise because it's all pirate themed.
What about the game cruise?
What's the game cruise?
The OG Geek Cruise is what it's called.
Okay.
It's gaming, cosplay, animation, and more.
Okay.
It starts in Florida, goes to the Bahamas, goes to Jamaica, and for some reason goes to Haiti.
Okay. You gotta do some learning on this cruise.
Starts off at $3,000 for a cabin. So for two people.
$3 grand? And where do you gotta go to get on it?
Fort Lauderdale, so Florida.
Okay, all right. But what are you doing? What's the point? What's the cruise activities?
Play RPGs like Dungeons and Dragons. There's group fun like mini golf, karaoke, laser tag, etc. There's cocktail parties.
Karaoke.
There's cosplay showcase. Play new and classic board games. Console and VR gaming. Or there's a war gaming vacation specifically for war games.
What does that mean? Like COD and stuff?
Yeah, it's 6 nights of epic battles, painting workshops, RPG sessions, and more.
That sounds
all
pretty cool.
enjoying the luxury of the harmonies of the sea.
That's pretty cool. I'll give it that.
What else we got? What's D20?
D20 is like, it's for D&D. It's like a D&D thing. Like Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm not going on Dungeons and Dragons cruise.
That would be sick, bro!
Go ahead.
Dress up as a freaking elf and stuff.
Do it.
That would be pretty cool. Oh my god.
What about Comic-Con the Cruise?
Comic-Con the Cruise. That sounds stressful. That sounds like you got a lot of costumes you gotta be wearing.
Warwick Davis is going to be on it. Tyler, yeah, we have to go.
We have to go.
You know how I feel.
About what?
Warwick.
Just him in general, huh?
Well, maybe.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
I love Warwick. Him and Carl Pelkington were amazing.
You are the worst. Okay.
George Takei is going to be there too, Tyler. We have to go.
Takei. George Takei. How does he do his little, like, thing?
George Takei.
I'm George Takei.
I'm George Takei.
And I was Star Trek, right?
And I was on Star Trek.
I don't think he sounds like that. And I was on Star Trek.
He was.
I was on Star Trek. It's me, John Takei. I think he's Asian. So
Cowbutt Crunchies are going to be there, Tyler. We have to go.
I don't know what that is.
They're cosplayers.
Oh, the Crunchies. Everybody knows about the Crunchies.
The Cowbutt Crunchies.
You can't miss out on the Crunchies. This is the piece that we've created, by the way. It's looking pretty sweet. I think I'm done. Those flowers are supposed to be white, so I'm gonna keep them just that color. There's the deer hanging out, getting a drink of water, just doing his thing. Some birch trees. That go all the way up into the UP, the Upper Peninsula. And then some stars in the sunset sky that you just are starting to be able to see. For Stargazing Productions.
Ah!
Oh! This actually is probably the most Michigander piece I've ever created. I do like it a lot. I love the birch trees. They look sweet. They look good. Am I right? Am I wrong? How do you feel?
Birch you later.
Birch you later. So Corey hates them, but I love them. Give it up for the birch trees. My setup. If you want to see, got a little bit of display. Let's show you guys some stuff. A little display. Yeah. Woo! Okay, let's get back to the thing. Alright, this is the piece that we created for this evening. Thank you for checking out Color My Art. We do this show every single Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you would like to check this out next week, we'll have another piece for you to pick the colors. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you to everybody who commented with colors and helped us create this piece. Check out Stargazing Productions on Facebook, as well as my Etsy page, Stargazing Shop, and my YouTube channel, Stargazing Pro. And I have a lot of content on there. If you would like this piece or any of my others, which I have others, honestly every Monday I've been doing like 20-minute drawings and then coloring them in. So I have more detailed pieces. I'm working on some other art. I'm doing stuff for the Stargazing YouTube channel. I've been posting a lot of stuff on there, so please check it out and like my stuff and subscribe. And buy some art. Help a struggling artist try to make it through this insane struggle of a world. I live in America, so you know how that goes. Please help. Buy my art. Anything you want to say, Corey?
I just want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. We know you guys could be anywhere else in the world tonight, and we know you guys are here, and we really appreciate it. So thank you.
Okay, thank you for checking out the show. This is the piece. Couldn't have done it without y'all. See you next week. Bye.